Hi, my name is Marcy Engelman. I'm the educator at the Mutter Museum. The Mutter Museum is a museum dedicated to human anatomy and pathology. Some of the highlights of the museum would be Albert Einstein's brain. The average male brain weighs about 3 pounds. Einstein's only weighed 2.7. They also say that Einstein's brain did not show any significant signs of aging. It looked like a very young person's brain. A lot of people are rendered speechless when they see Einstein. They're actually looking at a piece of genius. We also have an amazing specimen that we call the Soap Lady. This woman was buried in a mass grave in Philadelphia. When they buried the bodies, they spread lye on the gravesite, mostly to cut down on the smell. But the lye seeped through the soil and interacted with this woman's body fat. She is completely preserved in her own body fat. Some of the pieces that are most eye-catching are perhaps Madame Dumanche has a cutaneous horn growing out of her forehead, and it's all made of skin. For whatever reason, Madame Dumanche let hers grow until she was 80 years old, and it reached a length of about 10 inches. This guy right here is a wax model of a gentleman who has gangrene. Over here is a squamous cell carcinoma. This right here is a liver from a woman who wore a corset, and the constricture of the corset caused some damage to her liver. It does serve as a warning to women that this is not a healthy habit. These are plaster casts that were made of the famous Siamese twins, Chang and Ang Bunker. These gentlemen were born in 1811 in a country that was then known as Siam. When they were in their teenage years, they were discovered by a Scottish sailor. He basically purchased them off their parents and then traveled the world with them and would show them off to people. That's where the name Siamese twins came from. We have had people pass out in this particular region. I think a lot of people are sensitive about their eyes. Makes them queasy, makes them uncomfortable. They're not even real. They are all wax. Harry Eastlack is a gentleman who lived in the Philadelphia area who was born with a condition known as FOP. The muscles turn into bone. He is about to get a friend. A woman recently passed away by the name of Carol. She is currently being preserved and mounted. She stipulated in her will that she wanted to become displayed at the Mutter Museum with Harry. When Grover Cleveland developed cancer, he thought if the vice president knew he was sick, he would try to usurp his power. So he told no one except his wife and his doctors. Went on vacation on a boat, and doctors performed the surgery on the boat. People kept the secret for 30 years. This giant colon was inside this man's body. The records say he was only going to the bathroom once a month. He just inflated until he passed away. At the age of 29, he actually died on the toilet. We hope that people have a disturbingly informative experience here at the museum. Maybe take a souvenir home. Our plushie